I got a pretty fun day going on here today. These little guys, they're 2 weeks old. These are the Mon and Kalia pups. Now, they're just like little baby walruses. They're amazingly thick pups. They're some fantastic. I'll just pick one up. That's my big boy. This is the big boy. This is the big male. He's just this giant fella. What an amazing fella. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, boy? Dave and Martha are waiting on this rascal. They've been waiting a long time. This is an amazing big fella. These are some good dogs, very strong big fellas. Oh my goodness. The rest are all females here. One male. He's as big as a train already. All these females are beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at this girl. Oh my goodness, how's my girl? Who's my big girl? What a big girl. What a good girl. Come by me, buddy. Come by me. Good. What? Come on. Beautiful females. One of these is Ray. One of these is called Sif. Sif's going down to be with Freya, Amber and Clint and their family. And that's one. That's one, buddy. Catherine and Rob are waiting on Ray. Now this litter, hey, what is it, buddy? What is it, my girl? What is it, girl? How you doing? How's it going? What do you know? What do you know? What a good girl. What a good girl. So these are very, very personable dogs, of course, coming out of Mon and Kalia. But especially out of Mon, of course, if you've seen Mon, you know what I'm talking about. These guys, they live to be by the handler. Super comfortable with the handler. Awesome dogs to hike with. Awesome dogs to work with. Super smart. These are old world working dogs, boy. These dogs go back to the old glittery dogs. I got records on these dogs way back, way back, right to my records will go right to the start of the Norwegian Elkhound Association and started Heidi on this line, which I believe is one of the founding females of the whole show. So very, very cool. This line traces all that way. You come back by me, mister. You come by me. I can't have you hunting yet. You don't need to be hunting yet, mister. You go back by me, buddy. What a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. You just stay by me. I'm talking with you, mister. You stay by me. Look at your sister. Now she's taking off. My goodness. What have you been doing, mister? So yeah, this is an old line. Lot of dogs out of Sweden. And what a lot of people might not know, just a little tidbit of info. The very first dog that they wrote the description out of, based on, for the breed standard, for the very original breed standard, that dog actually was out of a northern region in Sweden, and it was a very, very good hunting dog. And a noted hunter had that dog and used that dog for hunting, and he got that dog out of Sweden. And a lot of the base of this litter of pups is from that region. I mean, we're talking 120 years ago, but in that time frame, these dogs all go back to there. Very, very, very good dogs, very stout dogs. That dog's almost walking. That female's just about walking. Got her head up, listening to me. These girls listen to me already. They know me. I was hiking with these pups in the belly of their mother, of course. That dog can just about walk. No word of a lie, that's pretty wild. But I saw these guys standing up and walking around it one day. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Kalia is a powerhouse, big female, 64 pounds, solid muscle. He's bigger than Mon. Mon's just lucky he's got some macho in him, because she was going to tune him in when they come together to mate, boy. Because she trashes every male, makes them look like babies. With Mon, he said, I'll get the job done. And boy, did he ever. Look at these guys. And getting a female out of this line, oh my goodness. Yeah, very, very, very good dogs in here. See, this line, a lot of people don't know it because it's no longer in operation, but one of the best breeding operations in the UK was founded on a bunch of dogs out of Sweden and Norway, and they did regular imports to their program, and that was the Ravenstone kennels in the UK, and they ran for 50 years. They raised some phenomenal dogs, and hats off to them, boy. Now they're no longer in operation, but these dogs here, these pups can go back to that line, and some of the best blood in the world is in those dogs. Now, this particular line is able to trace back to the Torreston lineage of kennels in Norway, and that was one of the kennels that's in this bloodline. Now, if you're familiar with the heritage of the Elkhound at Westminster, the very first dog, Norwegian Elkhound, to win Best Hound Group was a Torreston male, and phenomenal dog. And this lineage, you see, comes from the other side of that very lineage. Now, this is also extreme hunting lines, because these are the RM Kajek bloodline, and RM Kajek is one of the world-renowned Norwegian hunting champions. He holds a hunting championship in Norway, he holds one in Sweden, and he got one in Finland. He's a Nordic champion, that dog. He's a stunning fella. And so this bloodline goes back to that. Now the old Varja, the international champion hunting dog and show champion, that dog is based out of Norway as well. She was one of the most prolific females in history, and also one of the most winning females there was out of Norway in terms of hunting females in the early days. And Varja is the background of these girls and the boy. But all of these girls, the dark black you see will show, these are the dark blacks. They come out of that glittery line. The Holmes kennel in the UK, of course, imported a lot of great dogs, and that bloodline is in here. This is very, very good bloodline, really good bloodline. Now, show breeders don't like this line because it pulls too much Swedish blood, and the bloodline is big. girls would be big girls, and they're dark, and they carry the remnants, the remnants of the Swedish blood in their chest. And so this so-called show breeders, they want to try and work that Swedish bloodline out. We, in fact, cherish it. We think it's pretty cool because it's one of the oldest known traceable working lineages left, and all good working lineages. Of course, Mon's grandfather, Bram, is a magnificent hunting dog and a tremendous Norwegian dog. Yeah, very, very good. Of course, these dogs have camp in them. Mon's grandmother is camp, so just a spectacular female. And everybody knows, of course, Luna's sitting right here with her litter. She's the sister to Mon, the stud of this litter, and Tekla, what I perceive to be the very best female there is alive right now in the world, is Tekla, and that's the grandmother of this litter. Like it's a pretty storied big deal. Now, because we have Canadian blood in here, lots of good Canadian blood, we have all the top Canadian blood. These dogs are diverse genetics, and so they have a bloodline that it rarely found anywhere else, like a little island of genetics. And that island of genetics came many years ago to Canada and never left. And it came through the Dakota genetics, and that line is phenomenal. Those dogs are healthy, boy. Those dogs are strong. Those dogs are fast. They hunt. They're fearless. They still have all instincts intact. They protect. They guard. They do everything. And the females are robust, the males are big boys, and they're really, really good dogs. But the beauty of that line, that whole thing about handler focus, that attention to detail, that instinctive ability to work with the handler, that's the key with this bloodline. Isn't that right, girl? Isn't that right? Isn't that right, girl? You'll be hiking with me, won't you? Now guess who gets to train these guys? None other than Super Dog Mon. How cool is that? There's only a handful of dogs ever in the world as good as Mon for off-leash work, for handler focus, for remote train, and having him train his own genetics. It's absolutely profound. You've all seen videos of Mon with Tofa. This is incredible. So these five, boy, that's some unbelievable. Yeah, this is a calm group of dogs. Now they will grow right to their capacity, because Kalia has more milk than you could possibly ever dream of. It's just amazing. I mean, look at the size of these guys in 2 weeks. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, we're happy about this litter, let me tell you. And I'm so proud of this litter next door too. I'm going to get a video on it right away. But this is very cool right here for a breeder, because Luna I raised, Mon I raised, they're full siblings. They got their litters on the ground the exact same time pretty much. And both litters, amazing pups, like unreal. So very, very cool time for me. So yeah, we're happy with these guys. This is a good set of pups. And calm, easy going rascals. Hardly ever make a sound. I mean, look at the size of them. Kalia's milking so fast that they even squeak once and she's milking. So yeah, and let me tell you, she can eat. She's wolfing down everything. She's beating the crap up out of Anya to get her food just about. And that takes some doing. But no, she's not doing that. But I mean, she sure would. She looks at everybody's food. So I feed her by herself, of course. Because if she wanted to take it, she sure would. I gotta keep Leaf away, because I'll tell you what, she'd sure take his food. That'll be funny. But yeah, no, she's good. She's a good, really good mother. So there's no doubt about it. You get pups like this, boy, in 2 weeks' time, wow. Can you imagine at 4 weeks? And at 8, oh my goodness. I'll be sending home 30-pound pups through the DESNA program at least. That male will be over 30. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.